far, it isn't easy. Yeah, for you to pass through the registration phase, through the assessment and everything to get to this point. It isn't easy. So I'm using this medium to congratulate everyone once again for making it this far, and I'm welcoming every one of you all to the Tech Diversity version 2. Alright. Today is our opening ceremony. Many of us are eager to get started. So we are also eager to take your board, So today is our opening ceremony. Basically what we're going to be doing is, we don't have much, but we'll be doing the introduction. Then after the introduction, we'll be telling you about what exactly is this Tech Diversity program, and also we discussing about the program structure. Then after the program structure, I'll walk you through the learning app. Most of us might have used Udemy before, while most of us might have not. But I believe the learning app is just basically exactly like the Udemy that we use. So because we already have our own learning app that we'll be adding you guys to it, so you can for the duration of 12 weeks, equivalent to 3 months. So the program is just 3 months, as you saw it at the point of your registration. So guys, let me start by introducing InstinctHub to every one of us. So InstinctHub is an online tech platform where you can all learn tech skills such as graphic design, web development, both the front end and the back end, data science, Python programming, JavaScript, PHP, and so many other courses coming, because we are aiming high at InstinctHub to give the best out of us to the public, in order for them to attain the tech skills. So that's what InstinctHub is all about. It's just an online tech platform that offers digital skills. So going through, last year we launched a program called Tech Diversity. So basically our aim at InstinctHub is for us to be able to train 100,000 youths each year. 100,000 youths each year, and with tech skills. So after the training, and we provide the 20% out of the students into a job or an internship. So we started last year, and I would like to tell you that we have an amazing session last year, because basically we just used last year to test run, and we are really proud of it. It's really amazing, because we were able to train over 400 students of 2 prestigious universities, which are Bowen University and Bayero University. And believe me, our top 10 students for the last year edition are now at Sterling Bank, offering doing their internship. Sterling Bank had to call them. So that is our aim at InstinctHub, to provide you guys with tech skills and provide the 20% out of our train, our mentee, into a direct internship or job. So that's it about the Tech Diversity. So this year edition is here, and I would like to also congratulate you once again for making it this far. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. I would like to congratulate everyone for making it this far again. So you are welcome to the Tech Diversity program, and I believe me, in the next 3 months, with what you will be learning at InstinctHub, you'll be surely proud of yourself, because we are giving you a lifetime opportunity that no one else can ever take it from you once you already attain it. No one, it's you own it, you acquire it, you work for it. Yeah, you work for it, and definitely it's something that is gonna pay off. Believe me. So that's all about the tech diversity program. So talking about the tech diversity program, we already know that it's a 3 month program, and it's running for duration of 12 weeks. So the program structure, we've structured the program in a sense that a task will be given out to our students per week, and there will be a after the task has been given out to our students, there will be a project, just a mini project at the end of every week. For the project or anything you are doing per week, just come in, let me add someone. Alright. So just know that once you are added to the track, you will be receiving a mail per week on each and every track you'll be doing, because we've already structured the learning app. So, but though you still received a mail on your various email, so you still receive a message from your various email indicating that this for the week 1 task, these are what you are expected to do, and once you were able to pass, there will be a marking scheme which will be generating which will be used to calculate your results, which we are going to use to calculate your results. And at the end of it, the top 10 students will be getting a certificate and also an internship. So basically, like I said earlier, we are giving there will be a mail that will be sent out to you, and you've all been added to the learning app. So I'll be working you guys on the learning app very soon. And also, one thing I want to tell you guys again is there will be a weekly quiz. Also, there will be a weekly quiz, and the winner will be announced on both our Snack channels and our WhatsApp, and the winner also will be featured across all over our social media platform. The winners will be featured across all of our WhatsApp platform, all of our social media handles, and also at the end of each month, there will be the student of the month. At the end of each month, that will be on the project you are doing, how active you are on the group, how you collaborate in the group. There will be a best student of the month, and the student of the month will be interviewing the student of the month and posting the videos on our YouTube channels and across all of our social media handles. So that is it for that. So I said there will be weekly quiz, and also we will be selecting the best students for the winners of the quiz weekly, and also there will be overall best students of the month, which will be featured on our social media handles. So now you'll be added to the skills, and we are starting today. So after the meeting, I'll be walking you. Let me share my screen so that I can walk you guys through our learning app so that you can get started. I believe we can all see my screen, right? All right. So just navigate to skills. Skills.instinct.hub. The link will be shared in the chat box and also on our. Let me share the link. So once you go to the skills.instinct.hub, this is exactly what you will be seeing, and just go to the track. Once you go to the tracks, then okay, let me log out. I think it has signed me in. Alright, this is basically the landing page of the skills.instinct.hub. Once you are here, just go to the tracks. Going to the track for the tech diversity program is the front end tech diversity. Just go to explore, then start course. Just click on this and start the course. So you have to register to enroll. You don't need to register again. You don't need to register. Just the username and password that you use at the point of your registration earlier, it is what you are going to be using to log in. That's the credential you are going to use to log in for skills.instinct.hub. Just log in, and once you log in, you can go back to the tracks. And if you go back to the tracks, you should see something like this. So we've structured the learning app into segments. We have the one. We have about six tracks here. We have the planning a successful career path, which will be our tasks that we are going to do for this week. Then the next task that we are going to be doing will be sent to our various mail that this is what we are going to be doing next. Before we move into any other track, make sure you receive a mail that this is your next, because we've already structured it in a sense that you have to learn one. You have to go through a particular course before you move to a particular one, because if you move from, like, you go to one and then you move to three, you've already leave some other tracks above which will be required at the next one you are moving to. So just make sure that you received a mail, and also it will be announced on both our Slack and our WhatsApp platform that we are using. So everything will be announced and it will be sent out to our mails. What we'll be needing, the software we'll be needing to install. Everything also is in the videos that you are going to watch. So let me just click on this, because this is the first one you are going to be doing. But a mail will be sent across to you guys now after the meeting. A mail will be going to send. We are going to send out a mail that will be indicating the first week tasks that we are going to do. Then you click on this. Once you click, you have already enrolled in the course. For that's why it's showing me continue course. Adding you are a first time user, you just see enroll. Then once you go through it, you can click on the steps here. Once you click on the steps, you can see the tasks you have for this particular one. We have the question one: what skills can I learn? Why learn new skills? My wish question. The where, self-learning and seek platform. The Windows question, where is the opportunity? And then we have the project. So you can just click on play to watch the video. It's like some of us that are familiar with Udemy, you should know how Udemy operates or how Udemy works. This is basically a typical example of Udemy platform where you can learn. So let me just click, and if you finish watching a video, a particular video, there will be an indication here. Let me see if
basically I'm just going to,
you can see, you just click on it and you see the video is playing, and you to watch the video. After you watch, you move to the next one.
Very easy actually.
So after you watch a particular video, there will be a symbol here, like a mark symbol here, that will be indicating that you've successfully watched this video. If you did not watch the video completely, you won't be able to do the project. You won't be able to access the project. You must watch all the videos before you can access the project, because it has already been implemented that if a student is successfully watching all the videos, the project portal should open. But if you have not successfully watched all the videos, you have to go back and watch the videos, and then you can do your project, because at the end of each task there is a project, and the project will be indicating your chance of being among our top students. So let me just click on this project walkthrough. So this is basically what project, how you be graded on our project. You can see, and you can click on the instructions. You can see the instruction of the first project: why, what, which, where. If you watch the video, you will understand all of these, and you can click on how you be graded. You can see answer the what question. If you answer it, you have a mark, you have a point for that particular one. If you answer this one, also answer the which question, you also have a point for that. And the points will be generating the point. The points will be generating, will be accumulating the point. And it can be features on the scoreboard here, because we have the scoreboard. You can actually check your tracks on the scoreboard. These are the scoreboard of our last year tech diversity students that we have. You can see their scoreboard. We have the person of Justina Abulu, which happens to be our top student for last year. So you can see we have these are the scoreboard. So going back to the track, so all the points you are accumulating will be showing on your scoreboard, on the scoreboard. And then let me go back to the project walkthrough. Click on the project. You can see the instruction, and you can see I know that we don't want plagiarism in every project you are doing, because we have our mentors that are there for you guys, that are there to provide you every necessary things you will be needing for this training. So we don't want anything like plagiarism or anything, because we are going to check the plagiarism wise. We have an automated like we have a tools for us to check all the plagiarism work. Don't just go and copy someone else's code, or maybe you are doing a peer-to-peer. Yeah, you can do a peer-to-peer learning, but when it comes to your project, do it individually. We don't want a peer-to-peer project. If your project looks similar to someone else, that might get you disqualified. You have to do the project exactly. You have to do the project on your own, and if you have any challenges, that is why we are there for you. You can call on us, and you can reach out to this. You can reach out to us on the Slack channels and also the WhatsApp. Our mentors are there to guide you guys and to give you the necessary things you will be needing. So if you want to submit the project, just click on submit project. You are here. You can see now you are here to complete all the steps in this course. So you have to complete all the steps in the course before I can be able to access the project. So that is all we have for the program structure, and I'll walk you guys through. Just go to skills.instinct.hub. The password and username that you use while you at the point of your registration, just input it, your username and your password, then you are already on the platform, on the learning app. So today with me here is our CEO, person of Mr. Noah. He'll be giving us just a short speech on. He's here with us today. He's going to give us just a brief introduction and just a small speech, and then we call it a day for today. Hello, sir.
All right, thank you. I was looking for mute right. It, all right, so nice to see you guys. I believe everybody is for tech enthusiast. So to be tech bro, sexist, tech people, So technology for us is an enabler. I don't. When I see people think technology is like magic, sometimes it's not. The reason is simple. Technology is an enabler. You keep hearing that. So technology on its own can't do anything. But the technology can help to either make some work smoother, some things faster. Just that's the part that technology gives to us. And these are things we want to really share to people and make sure that people have it at their fingertips and able to make sense out of it. The truth is, it's not a rocket science, and at the same time, it's not that cheap. If you look at it, the way it's sounding, it might look very simple, but I can tell you 100% that it's not. And at the same time, it's not difficult. And there's nothing you want to learn first time that's easy, right? And I want you guys to build that muscle from now, right? As long as you have those expectations, just know that it's not going to be easy, So when you get to that very difficult moment, it's really not the time for you to back down. And this is yet another opportunity for you to be able to learn. And I can tell you that if you try out learning coding before and you stopped, I think this is another opportunity where you need to just see to the end. And one thing I always tell students is that just give me that 12 weeks commitment, right? Give me that 12 weeks just make up your mind, like in the next 12 weeks, right? Just 12 weeks, I am going to be dedicated to this. And whatever comes out of it, let me take it like that. Just have that commitment in your head, right? So that even when you're liking it, when you're not liking it, you're able to just keep moving. You're able to keep moving because you know what we've done. We've broken down these courses for you. All you just need to do is to just meet up the expectation. Just be checking the boxes. In fact, if you want to really do some things, maybe just go to the course curriculum. Try to just mark down things the way it is. Just be checking the boxes. And one thing I will say again is you need to set personal, how do I put it? You need to accredit yourself. Like you need to pat yourself at the back. Take for instance, week 1, you achieve it successfully. You need to celebrate yourself, right? It's not easy. If you're able to hit week 1 successfully and you achieve the aim, you need to celebrate yourself, right? If you're able to hit week 2 completely, you need to celebrate yourself. So in other words, as the program goes on, you need to find a way to celebrate yourself gradually. Like there needs to be a price which you give to yourself. It might be that, oh, you go watch a movie, you go get yourself ice cream, you take a leg walk. Like you just need to find a way to celebrate yourself every time, because these things, they are not easy, right? And if you achieve it, it's a milestone. So you need to be super proud of yourself. You need to be ready and to share the success you're achieving, right? And one way to do that as well is to share these things on your social media. Let the whole world know that something is changing in your life. And I can tell you why. You see, when it comes to seeking opportunities, don't just expect somebody to knock your door one fateful morning and say, hey, come give me a website. No, they won't come. But people will come when they know where you start, when they have an idea of how you grow, when you build that confidence over time, and they can see that, hey, this guy can do it, right? And how can you do that? You share your progresses. The day you're able to do one small HTML, you share it. Oh, I am able to do this. The day you're able to do CSS, you share it. The day you're able to add small interactivity with JavaScript, you share it. Don't just think you're going to start sharing things about your progress. Oh, when it starts making sense. No. In fact, the day you're able to just write the description, share it. You know, what that does for you is it helps you to keep pace, right? It helps you upload what you already have so that you can digest new things, right? So those are things that we really expect people to do. So we're going to be sharing a hashtag which you can use to share your work whenever you achieve little things. You're going to tag our social media handles. We're going to be sharing with you. We're going to be celebrating you. You know, all of these things need to happen. The truth is, there's going to be a time when you need motivation. If you don't start building the motivation from scratch, you're going to really struggle. And I can tell you that's one of the reasons why most of you who have tried to learn this coding skill in the past have failed. Because why? You refuse to express yourself, you refuse to share the success, you refuse to tap from the pool of motivation from others. I have several students who have learned, and you know, sometimes when they share the little things they do and they see the feedback from people, the praise, come on, they feel joy and they feel like doing more. So those are some of the things that we get to get from our social handles. And I really want you guys to tap into that. You see, the truth is, there is nowhere you're running to that this skill cannot pave way for you, right? And I can tell you for free, right? There is no country you run to today that if you don't have any technical skill, you're likely to start washing plates, you're likely to start, doing cleaning, doing security jobs and the like. But with a technical skills, you have that ability to choose where to work, how to work, and what kind of work you're going to be doing. These are the things that you get, and pretty much that's what we're preaching. So it's beyond just you coming to learn coding skills. It's about you building a career for yourself and being able to really push this thing through, right? So, in case Toyib didn't mention, Toyib is one of our best students last year, right? You can see how far he's gone. So we are not coming here to preach what isn't achievable. We are coming here to tell you pretty much what is feasible, right? All of the students we taught, they are not where they used to be, and they can never be there. They'll always be what they want to become going forward, because the first course we're going to be introducing for you is how to even really generate ideas, how to even build products, how to set a pace for yourself. These are some of the things we're going to be introducing to you. And not just that, we're going to be giving you tools that will help you get started and you being able to build those things for yourself. So this is an opportunity that you shouldn't play it. And if you're to amount this cost, the value is over 200k, like 200,000 naira, that we're giving to you for free. So I don't want this thing to look like maybe sometime in the future you then have to remember that there was one time a group of guys at InstinctHub were taking this for free and I didn't take it serious. Oops, I'm taking it serious. I don't want it to be that kind of thing. I want it to be the other way around. Hey, so opportunity came up and I was able to grab it and here I am, right? Those are the kind of things I want to see. And the fact that you're in this call, the fact that you're listening to me right now, gives me signal that you're really ready for this job and you can do it, right? So Do not pay attention to anything, throwing doubts in your mind that, oh, I'm not sure I can do this. The truth is you can. And there's always one question I always ask my students, right? I only have two prerequisites, like two major prerequisites. The ability to read and write, and also the ability to be able to commit to, right? To commitments and your ability to read and write. So ask yourself right now, can you read English language? If the answer is yes, then you're a good candidate. If you even notice the test we gave you, we didn't ask you anything about coding, it was just merely about communication. We want to really be sure that you can communicate, right? So the fact that you can read and write makes you an eligible candidate. Another thing for us here is the ability to be committed. See, there's going to be a time where the only thing you have is self-commitment. Because when you start earning the money, well, it's self-spending. So you're not going to share the money with anybody. But the truth is, you need as much as you can. Be motivated at any point. And you have to be committed. If you have those things I just mentioned, commitment, you can read English language. You also have the ability to be consistent with it. You are good to go, right? And finally, I will say that do not be under any pressure. We learn differently. Right? Don't be ashamed that you're not getting it on time. Don't be too shy to express yourself. In fact, not quite long, we had some group of students who learned. I love this specific student because she could ask anything. Like she could ask what an ordinary person would call a dumb question. But, it's so funny that every of our questions have the same problems that others are having. So she was like the saving grace to those people in that sense. Because when she asks those questions, then we will be forced to answer those questions, right? They're able to get more clarity. So I always say that you don't have to be shy. In fact, it will make sense that you sound stupid to people, and your next 2 years is a success, than for you to keep quiet and you just remain the way you are forever. So try as much as you can to voice out, ask questions repeatedly until you get what you're looking for. So I want you guys to just, all of these things I'm saying, I'm not saying them because I want to switch touchy. No, I'm saying these things because we've trained several people and we know how these things work. You're going to get less motivation as time goes on. Find a way to build those motivations for yourself. And they are very, 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 very important. And at every point, I know that to be able to achieve success, you adhere to all these instructions. So permit me to welcome you into the Tech Diversity version 2.0. Of course, it's a very, very, very fantastic program, like Tori mentioned, and I can't really wait to see what you guys will do. Thank you for joining, and of course, we're going to be in touch with you, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you, over to you. Sorry.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate your word. I believe because I feel encouraged whenever you speak. So I love you speaking a lot. I really appreciate you being with us today. It's a very great privilege for us having you among us today. So we are wrapping it up soon. But
I'm so sorry. Before you even wrap it up, I would like to see everybody's face. If we can just,
okay,
show ourselves. I'll try as much as I can to show myself too as well.
All right.
So let's show ourselves. Let's see. Let me see that I don't have robots. Maybe some people coming to hack my system. Let's see what we have. I'm seeing your faces. Come on, guys. I want to see your faces so that when I'm watching and I see you.
Should I start calling names?
So that when I see you guys on the streets, I say, I know you. You are from TDN version 2.0. So let me see the faces. Let's see the faces. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I mean, thank you guys. Let's see the faces. Let's see them come in. Let's see them come in. Let's see them come in. Okay. All right. I know that in situations like this, some people are always shy to show their face. No amount of things you say.
Yeah,
Never show
people
your
like
face.
me, right?
I know people like you. Yes. There is nothing you say like don't show your faces.
Actually,
I know
I'm
people
having
like
issue
that.
with my webcam. That's
No problem. No problem. No problem. So thank you guys. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to what you guys can build, and I'm actually looking forward to somebody on this call that is going to have a challenge with me, and me and the person will start coding, so you can code more. You know how that thing is going to be. It's really going to be fun, where you can have constructive conversation, and you can code along with me, and we can see. We're going to see what we'll do. So thank you, Toy. Over to you.
All right. We are wrapping it up for the opening ceremony. But before we go, I have two more things to say, which is the weekly stand up call. So every week on Saturday, we'll be having a weekly review to keep track of our students, to know how far we've gone. So the weekly check-in will be coming up every Saturday of the week, just maybe an hour or 2 hour, maximum of 2 hours, depends. So we are going to make it as simple as we can to reach out to every one of us in our weekly check-in, and every one of us will be assigned to mentors. Every one of us will be assigned to a mentor. So the mentor will be the one to be guiding you guys. If you have any question, you can reach out to your mentors, and you can as well drop it in the group also. Like Mr. Noah have said earlier, don't keep questions to yourself. Ask it, even if it's something that's just a question that it sounds funny to you. Just ask it. Asking questions a lot it's very, 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 it allows us to keep going forward, because whenever you answer that particular question, you've already know it, so no one else can take it from you. So that is it for our weekly check-in, and also there will be a final project at the end of this program. Though there will be a weekly project for each task that you are going to be doing, but at the end of everything, there will be a final project, and the points in which you will be accumulating in your final project will be added to the points you are getting right from the week 1, week 2, week 3, and everything will be added together, and we make it a grade for you guys. And then the top students, like I said, will be getting a certificate of participation, and an internship at the end of the program. When Mr. Noah was okay, someone said, please, we'll be glad. Okay, no, at the point of your registration, you used you register with your email, and you pick a username. So those are the things that you've been using for the skills.InstinctHub. I'll be sharing the learning app to our Slack channel, also our WhatsApp platform. Everything will be sent to your mail. The program schedule, time frame, and scheme of work, everything will be sent to your mail.
All right. Sorry. So sorry. Quick one. I know that some of us would have eaten some rice and beans and would have forgotten our username or even the password. No problem. Just go to reset password, insert the email that you use to register for this program, set the password, and we're going to send a username and also a link to reset the password. So you just reset the password, make sure you personalize it, store it on the browser so that you don't have to, of course, reset the password again. So the thing is, while you are registering, we created an account for you already. So all you just need to do, go to skill with that same username and password, log in. We also added you to the track that Toyib showed you. And also what we did as well is we gave you 3 month access. So you're going to have free access. If you try to log in, if you create a new account, you see that it's requested to pay 20K for each month. So it's a very expensive program that we're giving you for free. So and if you have any issue with your content, just hit us up Slack and WhatsApp. Like you are there almost 24 hours to answer. So you will miss you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So the last thing I'll be saying before we wrap it up is at the point where Mr. Noah was saying about celebrate yourself. Yeah, celebrating oneself is very, very important because I remember when I started back then, I'm not a social media person like that. So there was a day my friend just called me, Alpha, you can do this and you are keeping it to yourself because no one else can recognize you where you are. You are in Kano and one small apartment like this and you are keeping everything you have like this to yourself. Baba, share it to your social media account. People will actually recognize you. And since then, I've started posting my progress. This is what I do because people won't locate you at your room that you are doing everything. You have to show yourself. You have to be proud of yourself that yes, I did this. I have to celebrate myself. So celebrate yourself. Even at the end of this program, take a screenshot of the Google Meet, post it across or across your social media and do using the hashtag Tech Diversity and InstinctHub together. Please, we want it all over the social media because we are selecting the best active student also. That's part of our aim also. We are selecting the best active students. So you can be active on our social media and post it on your Twitter with the hashtag, post it on your LinkedIn, anywhere, any other social media you have, just keep posting it with the hashtag Tech Diversity and the Instinct of. So guys, that's all for the celebration. So we are wrapping it up.
So do we have people that have questions for us? Any question from anywhere? Let's just take like maybe 2 to 3 people who have questions so that we can just get and call it a day.
Yeah,
afternoon. Your name, where you're calling from, your school specifically. Okay.
Mine is not like a based on actually. It's not like the link to the Slack channel. I connected in my laptop, so I tried connecting it on my phone, but the InstinctHub channel is not actually appearing in Slack app on my phone, except on my laptop. So is that something I'm supposed to be worried about?
So now the email you're using on the phone, the email you use to log in on the phone, is it the same email you use on the web? Okay, I think just chat up for it later because I know there's a way. There's a way to see all the listed apps when you're logged in before you then add it now show on your phone. I'll show for you. So just just indicate on the book so that we can take it off. So there's a way it's normally hidden at the first glance, but you need to just enable it so that it can reveal. I don't know why they made it as hidden, but we can resolve that. Not the big deal.
Hello. All right, sir. Hello.
Yes. Go ahead.
My name is Alaba Aziz. I'm from my school is Unilorin. I'm currently speaking from Lagos.
Okay.
So, yeah, the question I have is what about others that won't be making top 10? Will they also get this certificate?
So certificate is only for our top 10. But I must tell you that, and that's the reason why we want you to put in your best. When it comes to the technology space, certificate is just a paper. in the real sense. For some of you who have ventured into it, you have an idea. Certificate is not really the main thing. It's your ability to be able to teach. And I can tell you that you put in your best, and we see that you put in your best, you're likely to get that certificate. Because what we are shying away from is giving certificates to people because of certificate sake. Yes, that's the word. So you put in your best, and we can see the best, and you're among the best. There's no way you won't have it.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who else is going? One more person. I think I saw you too. Wanted to say something.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, please proceed.
Yeah, I wanted to ask. Sorry, my name is Yusuf Dal from Lagos.
From where, please?
From Lagos State.
Lagos, okay. All right.
I wanted to ask concerning the certificate course. Answer. Concerning the Saturday shop class, is it mandatory for everyone to be at?
Yes, it is. And I must tell you why. The check-in class for us is to address pending issues, show you more tips, or just give you more heads up. So you really need it. So it's mandatory. We actually take attendance. So that's the one taking part. So we take attendance. We just want to make sure that we leave no stone unturned. So it's just you have to just have it at the back of your mind that in the next 12 weeks, just give us 2 hours on your Saturday. Just 2. And so we can sort out things. You can even ask questions. Because the truth is, you might not be able to get somebody to immediately look at your screens and see challenges you're having. And that day is when we get to even see other people's projects being displayed and look at this stuff. All right. One more last person, please. One more. Final. Just any question?
Can I go?
Yes, please go.
Okay. My name is Lawrence Chukwu. From Unilag, but I'm in Enugu. My question is, I wanted to know the essence of that Slack that you made us to download.
Okay. All right. So Slack channels are collaborative too. You can think of it like a WhatsApp. But WhatsApp are used for friendly chats, hey, what's up, just like SMS. It's not really meant for official collaboration. So Slack channels are majorly for collaborative conversation. So take for instance, if you're going to be working with other developers, that's where you're going to be, not on WhatsApp. So take for instance on Slack, I can share a code and it's going to look like code. If you share a code source now on WhatsApp, it's just going to look horrible. You won't know which color is which, and it's just going to really look horrible. So Slack allows us collaborative efforts between developers, between project owners, and the likes. And pretty much these are things that you find yourself doing when you start working for other organizations. And some of the things we're trying to do with our students is just try as much as you can to raise you up in a very gradual way, that you get used to some of these tools, that when you start seeing employers, you don't get threatened by one thing or another. So that's the reason why we're using it. Okay, I think I'm seeing Innocent. Probably, I'm seeing your hand up. Yes, Innocent. Yes, over to you. Innocent, my friend. Yes, I know Innocent actually.
Yes, sir.
All right, Innocent. Go ahead.
So my question is, how the tools and the courses you are going to? Sorry, I came late. I was trying this on my phone, and that's why I joined it.
Okay.
But the main question is that the tools and what we are to do. How are we going to get it?
Okay, so let's go through the tools you need. So you're asking about what do you need in terms of tool, hardware, and stuff, right? Software. Okay. So the major build instrument you need is your laptop, and after the laptop is an internet connection. Those are the two major things that you need. You can guarantee those two things, then you're up for it. Yeah. So then, as for the software, so I cannot tell you all the software you need at once, right? But for every stage, every software you need, the instructor will tell you where to get it, and you can download it. And I can tell you that for this beginner level, you do not need so much installation. You just need a code editor, JavaScript is already on the browser, HTML, CSS, you're pretty much already on the browser. So you're not really going to be needing so much, but if there's anything at all you need, the instructor will let you. Somebody saying my hand is up. Adejumo, right? By the talking right. Yes, Adejumo, over to you. Quickly, so that we can just get started. Do we have Adejumo here?
Yes,
Yes, please.
you said we should access the
Sorry, I didn't get that.
and
You
I
said
love said we should access the learning material skills.instincthub.com.
yes.
Yeah, I could not find anywhere like for anything like content, like for the learning track.
So when you were you able to log in successfully?
Yeah, I was able to know this.
When you click on the menu, when you click track, what do you see?
When I click track, I saw like different tracks.
And you say you're logged in.
Yes, I logged in. Or is there any account login details?
No. Like it's I'm just beginning to ask myself if you're logging in with the right account. You get?
Because I'm trying to check.
So did you create multiple accounts?
No, I have only one account. Okay,
So-
I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Perfect. Because I know that before the call, one thing we did was to make sure that every shortlisted person had access to the account with the email which we had. All right, I think that's how we wrap it up on this one. Just keep your fingers crossed and keep the motivation up, and I'm sure that all of us will laugh at it. So over to you.
Alright, sir, thank you very much. And we thanks everyone also for joining us this afternoon. Thank you for giving us your time, because time is very precious. It's not something you can actually get from someone easily. Thank you for joining us. And in the next 12 weeks, I can't wait to see you guys start building something amazing. Yes, I mean something good, something nice, something creative. Like, I can't wait for you guys to be next problem solver. So thank you guys for joining us, and we call it a day for we will wrap it up for today. And the next information we pass on the Slack and the WhatsApp group. So thank you guys.